What's up, guys? It's your boy Super Mario Retros. I'm in the game room today, and it's a very special video because I recently picked up this Titanus, original Titanus from like 1993, 1994, something like that, from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And it's very special because I finally completed the set. As you guys know, we got Megazord, Dragonzord. So today we're going to be checking them out. Let's go. Alright guys, so starting off, this is the original Megazord. This is the one that all the kids wanted back in 93 or so, 94. I was just a little kid at the time, but I remember seeing the commercials on it afterwards, especially like on the VHS movies. Anyways, this is really cool. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so the original Megazord is a combination of 5 different like dinosaurs and animals. So we have the saber-toothed tiger right here, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, Triceratops, the Mastodon, and the Pterodactyl. Now, something to keep in mind, guys, these are not necessarily my originals. I pieced it together throughout the years, but I did have this one since I was a kid. So I've been a thrifter my whole life. I remember finding this one as a kid. I went thrifting with my mom, and it's missing the leg. I don't know, it's almost like someone cut it or something. But it's easy to find this one. Like I could probably replace it for like 12 bucks or so. But this one holds a special place in my heart, so I'll leave it, you know. And it's hard to find these in perfect shape. There's going to be defects in all of them, stickers, worn. Like this one's missing the tip of the tail, that's fine. The pterodactyl, for example, was missing these wings. But I actually had them printed, 3D printed online, and that's fine for me. We do have the Mastodon. These are actually stainless steel. There's some Etsy sellers that sell these, the replacement tusks. But they can get kind of expensive, so I feel like I needed it for this one. The Triceratops is missing it, and they also sell them, but maybe at some point I'll order them. Luckily it does have the little cannons here. Alright guys, so this is the cool part for you guys that don't know. So they transform together, so we'll combine this one down. Becomes one of the legs. The Triceratops becomes one of the other legs. We got the T-Rex here. That connects to him like that. This comes down. And then we have the Mastodon, which becomes the arms. Alright, and then the pterodactyl is actually the chest piece, so we'll put that one right here. And then on the show, the last part was always this, where the horns came out like that. And this is actually like the shield. One thing I am missing is a sword, so hopefully maybe one day I can pick that up, or maybe like a reproduction one will be fine. Anyway, so that's step 1 is the Megazord. Next up we have the Dragonzord, which is super awesome. This one was from the Green Ranger, and it's kind of like their version of Godzilla. I thought this one was really awesome. In the show, it'd come out of the water when he played the flute. It was so cool. This one does work, I just don't have batteries in it. It kind of lights up here. You know, in the show, it kind of shot off cannons from here. Again, it's hard to find these perfect. This one's missing the tip of the tail. And this one's actually my second one. I had bought one at one point that was really discolored and stuff, so I kind of ended up upgrading. So this one's kind of a nicer one. So guys, the reason these toys are so cool, just like in the show, they're very thought out, and you saw we just combined 5 onto this one, but you can also combine these onto the green one, so let's do that. So we'll start off by removing the red T-Rex from here. We'll take this off. We'll put the T-Rex to the side for now. And we'll open up the Dragonzord. First we'll take the tail off here. The arms will fold in. like that. And then the chest piece actually will come forward, so it'll become a new chest piece for the Megazord. These will fold down. And now this will go on here. We'll put the arms on it. And keep in mind, guys, they've released different ones of these, like the Lightning Collection, I think, or Legacy Collection is what I think it was called. But for me, this original one's always been just so awesome. It has a lot of nostalgia for me. And then last but not least, the head goes there. So this is one of the different combinations that they had on the show. Super awesome. And at that point, you know, you wouldn't use necessarily the T-Rex piece or this piece, I believe, but just another combination they had in the show. Alright guys, so I got it back to the regular Megazord, and this is where it starts to get interesting. So if you want to combine all the pieces together, you have your original Megazord here, you have your green Dragonzord here, and what you do is you open this up, and you're creating what's going to be known as Ultrazord here shortly. So this ends up being kind of like a headpiece. You put these horns back, bring these shoulder pieces down, and you bring this down over. And look at how sick that is right there. And I don't think this necessarily happened on the show, but I've seen where people will put this here, like that. And then you put this piece here. And look at that, guys. So right here we have 6 different pieces. We have saber-toothed tiger, triceratops, the pterodactyl, the mastodon as the arms, and then the green Dragonzord, making it look super sick right there. Alright guys, now the reason I waited so long to make a video like this is because I was missing one piece, which is Titanus, which was the carrier Zord. This is basically the one that would carry them in a combat on very special episodes. I think he only made an appearance in like 2 or 3 episodes, but it's reaching like their ultimate form. Anyways, it's so sick, and never as a kid did I think I would be able to get this, but even better, we got it as adults, right? Like on Step Brothers. Alright guys, so let's do this together. Step 1, we'll remove this chest piece here, which will go on the Megazord. We'll remove these arm pieces here, these arm pieces here on the other side. We'll remove the tail piece here, and we're going to go ahead and open up this back piece here, and this is where it'll actually sit, the Megazord will. Alright, and we'll bring this piece down, which I believe is just to mainly give it support and have some extra wheels, because it is pretty massive toy by the time you're done with all this. So we'll do that. And we'll go ahead and bring the Megazord. It'll sit on top here. But actually, before we do that, let's put the accessories on it. So we'll start off by putting this piece here, as if it didn't already have enough. Now we're adding this. Makes it look super sick. And then these arm pieces here, we're going to close them. Okay. So we'll bring the arm up and we'll connect it here. These are a little tricky sometimes. There we go. We'll bring this arm up as well. And it does have these little thumbs because it'll be holding the chain in the process. Alright, so now we can put it inside the carrier Zord. First, let's get a close-up of this. Look at how sick this is. Guys, remember, this is a toy in 1993 or so. Look at the detail on that. Look at how sick it is. I mean, imagine having this as a kid. Alright, so anyways, this is going to go inside. And next step, the shield for the Dragonzord will kind of sit in here like this. And there we go. The tail for the Dragonzord will now become the tail for Ultrazord. So just pop that in there. And the reason is the cannons will end up being, or the tail will end up being cannons. But first, let's see if we can get it to hold this little chain. Might be kind of tough. Take some skill to get this without falling apart. Alright, I think we got it. That'll work. Anyways, we got these, so we'll put one on that side. Put one on this side. So check that out, guys. Ultrazord. So here we have it, guys, just kind of a little close-up of the ultimate fighting machine right here, also known as Ultrazord. So it's a combination of 3 different sets. We have Titanus, Dragonzord, the Megazord, and about 7 different characters. So pretty sick. Show you all around. Still missing some pieces. Like I said, it's hard to get this exactly 100% perfect. Minor pieces like the tip of the tail and stuff like that. Tip of the tail there. So this is approaching pretty much 30 years old, so it's hard to get these in perfect shape, but super sick. Anyways, by the way, I got Power Rangers, the movie on Sega Genesis, playing in the background if you guys didn't notice during the video. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Check out some of my other videos as well. Got some game room tours coming up, some updates. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.